And we're on. Hi! Hi, everyone. We are Hector, and we're going to do some improv for you. And all we need to get started is a one-word suggestion from the audience.
Chopstick!
Chopstick! Thank you!
Chopstick, thank you.
Thank you.
Chopstick makes me think of that. I just had Japanese-ish, food for dinner. I ordered from one of those, just like CJT, so it's Chinese, Japanese, Thai, So I don't know, I never know who runs the restaurant, like what nationality runs the restaurant. But
Do you feel
Persians.
conflicted, like what you should say as a greeting? Should it be arigato or konnichiwa?
Like which one should you order? Because which one's going to be the most authentic? Like, oh, well, they really run by Thai people, so you should definitely get the Thai food. Or
My favorite restaurants are the sushi places that have the sushi on the little boats that just float past you, or like a conveyor belt that just goes past you and you just grab them and then eat them. It feels like it turns it into a game, where it's like you gotta like if you're at one of those shoot galleries, things go past, you gotta shoot them, except you gotta grab them and eat them real fast.
But then, I mean, it adds up, right? Because each plate has a price on it, right? So if you're grabbing
it's usually not too bad though.
Okay. Like, oh my God, I just ate $100. I was trying to win.
I have true confessions here. I feel like I'm so not into. I don't know how to use chopsticks. I feel like the world is literally made up of people who know how to use chopsticks and people who don't know how to use chopsticks. Yeah. And I'm really jealous of the people. I secretly try. Every time I think when I walk into like a Chinese restaurant or a Thai restaurant, like I go in there and I grab the sticks thinking that like I'm gonna get it somehow, and it never works out. Yeah, tonight's tonight. That's right. Like I literally think like this is it. It's gonna happen, and it never happens. And I walk out feeling stupid with my fork.
I'm in the class of chopstick users, and I totally judge you, Ben. I totally judge people who can't use chopsticks. Because,
I get it.
It's unfair because like when I was 8, my dad was like, "You gotta learn how to use chopsticks. You gotta do it. You gotta learn." So I never had to struggle, because when you learn something when you're young, you don't struggle when you're older. You just know how to do it. Like we know how to talk and we know how to write.
So when you were 8, it was like, listen, Elizabeth, we're getting you swimming lessons, we're getting you a bike with training wheels, and we're getting you some chopsticks.
Pretty much. Yeah. No, actually, I learned how to swim when I was 8 months old. I was born in Florida, so it was just throw them in the water. Time to go.
So either you're a child genius or your parents are horrendous parents.
I think they were trying to create a child genius.
Well, it worked.
They were tempting.
Honey, can you come in here?
Yeah. What's up?
Honey, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the book I found in the bookshelf. It was a How to Raise a Kid in 30 Days book.
Okay, fine. I bought that book. Okay? I want to know how to raise our daughter in 30 days.
Oh, yeah. I flipped to chapter 5, and it said chapter 5 was the section on genius making.
Yes, I want our baby to be a genius, so I skipped ahead to chapter 5, Jack, okay?
Okay, honey. All right. I know that's how you like to read your books. You like to jump ahead.
It's just that I've never really amounted to anything, so this baby is all I have.
Honey, he is all we have. Our baby is all we have.
No, he's not all we have. You're a doctor. You graduated medical school.
Yes, I know that.
You have your own credentials. I'm nothing without a genius baby. Do you understand, Jack?
Okay, listen. Has Jessica at work been putting pressure on you again to keep up with, her Mensa child? I mean, was it?
I I mean, not overtly, but it's just like the pictures of Chloe are on the wall and her SAT scores, and she's not even in kindergarten yet. And it's just like I feel these external social pressures to have a genius baby.
Did you see Chloe spinning those plates?
Oh my God, Chloe is so talented. She spoke to me in Chinese yesterday.
Did you see she uses chopsticks like on a regular basis? It's amazing.
We cut to Chloe and Ben.
So Chloe, I was hoping I brought you here today. I hope this isn't weird, but I was hoping you could do that little thing you did with the ballet slippers and the the baton.
Oh, sure. Yeah. You mean where I levitate them with my mind?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. I was really excited about that. I've heard
Yeah.
great things.
We learned telekinesis at Mensa Preschool.
Get out of here. Who was your professor?
His name was Charles Xavier.
Get out of here. Charles Xavier? I love
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, hey, I have a son, okay? And I was wondering, maybe you and him could, hang out a little bit. Maybe some of that Mensa will rub off on him, if you know what I mean.
All right, sure. I'm not allowed. I took a vow though. I'm not allowed to impart any psychic wisdom to anyone who is not a Mensa member or a Mensa preschool member.
Don't you think that's a little bit, I don't know, prejudice and somewhat, I don't know, kind of brain cyst or something?
My parents said it was all right because they said that like smart people should only transmit their smartness to other smart people. It's kind of their mantra.
We cut back to Jewel and Ben, and they're with their son, and it's at the end of the 30 days. It's the sun is setting on the 30th day of having this child.
Damn it, Chuck. See, honey, I told you, he still can't do it. He's still just freaking holding the ball, and he's just, like, bouncing it on his face. Look at him. He can't even... No, Chuck, stop it. Honey...
Honey, I think you should use positive reinforcement, not negative reinforcement.
Hey,
now,
don't
Chuck,
hit yourself in the face with the ball. Is that positive? I mean...
Chuck, give Mommy the ball and tell us one of your favorite physics equations.
Oh, jeez.
Chucky, little Chucky, tell us your favorite physics equation.
Aristotelian functions of the universe.
Yes, that is great, Chucky. That is great.
Oh God, no, that's not even. Oh, jeez. I heard him walking around. He was babbling in some sort of. He was babbling something about Benjamin Franklin and the civil rights movement. I don't understand. He's totally off base, honey. This book just has totally screwed him up. I saw him. He was licking the shoes. He was licking the bottom of the shoes for some reason. Chuck, what are you doing?
Vitamins, minerals.
That's very good, little Chuck. See, he skipped over, just like his mother. He skipped ahead to science. He's done with history. He's done with it.
I'm done with this whole thing right now. I mean, I can't keep up with Chloe. And I mean, Chloe is so much... Chuck, look at me, Chuck. Chuck. All right, Chuck. Chuck, here. Here are the chopsticks. Here are these two chopsticks. All right, Chuck, I want you to do it. This is the most important thing you can do.
Now, Chuck, we have been training on this for 30 days now. Every morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Mommy's giving you the one chopstick and the bottom chopstick. And what do, Chuck?
No, Chuck, no. That's not what Mommy told you.
Mommy said hold one like a pen and one like a clothespin. Remember, sweetie?
Chuck, you want...
One like pen.
Oh
You're
God.
like a clothespin.
No, honey, he thinks.
Oh God. No, Jack, you're right. You're right. Our son is an imbecile. He is not a genius. I am not a wonderful mother. My child is not a genius. I'm useless.
Well, you're not completely useless, but yeah, our son is pretty much. I don't know what we're gonna do here. I think we're gonna have to get him checked out.
Honey, I've got it. We're
What?
gonna have to have a daughter. We're gonna have to have a daughter.
Like right now?
Yes.
Hey Chuck, I'm gonna need you to go in the other room for a little bit. Your mommy and I have some work to do.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
I mean, you're more than welcome to stay. I mean, you probably won't even recognize what the heck's going on.
I read the chapter on human reproduction very thoroughly.
Oh, Chuck, and what did it say, Chuck? Go ahead and espouse your wisdom to us, Chuck.
It man and a woman love each other very much. The man feels a rush of blood to his phallus with this blood, allowing him to thrust it inside of the woman whose vagina has been lubricated as she becomes aroused.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Chuck is a genius. He is a genius. He's a gynecological genius.
That's amazing. Tell us more about this amazing process, Chuck. What more about life and biology? Who knew? More, Chuck.
It's one of the wonders of the natural kingdom is the clitoris, which is the only organ on any animal which is.
We got away from this, and we find ourselves in a Asian fusion restaurant called Mai Tai's Upscale Asian Fusion.
Hello. Hello. Welcome to Mai Tai's Upscale Asian Fusion. Table for two?
Yes, can I please sit in the chopstick section? I want to sit with the people who use chopsticks, not the...
Okay, we actually do not segregate. We're intentionally pan-Asian here.
Oh.
But I'm happy to give you some chopsticks and a bowl with a large white spoon and also a fork.
That would be great. And if I could just maybe just sit in a... just please don't sit me next to those forkers over there.
I'm sorry,
If
what
I
was
could
that?
be at least one... the forkers in the corner there, that couple, if I could just be at least one table away from them, please.
Again, we don't discriminate, but I do have a table over here in the corner if you'd like.
Okay, that would be fantastic.
Okay. Follow me.
Okay.
How's this?
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. I like that
Fantastic.
I can see the bay there.
Oh yes, we're known for our view. We've gotten quite a few Yelp reviews, not only for our Pan-Asian cuisine, but also for our beautiful view. You can see both sides of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I just
Hey,
wanted...
babe. Sorry I'm late. Glad you got a table.
Yeah, hi.
Oh,
So,
here you are. Could I start you off with some tap water or some miso soup or perhaps some green tea?
green tea and miso soup.
You know, yeah, and with the miso soup, could you make sure you give me a straw? I got a little bit of difficulty with the spoon that comes with the soup.
Oh, absolutely. Would you like a straight straw, a bendy straw, or a curly crazy straw?
Oh, a curly crazy straw, please.
Wait, honey. You can't. This is an Asian restaurant. Okay, in Asia they don't use straws. Okay, we're trying to be authentic.
I'm sorry, Marlene. It's just I don't feel comfortable with those gigantic spoons they give you with the miso soup. I mean, it doesn't matter how we get it into our body. Like, it's still gonna be good food. I just like to get a straw with my soup. Is that too much?
It is our mission here to mix cultures as much as possible to create a more zenful and melting pot-like cuisine and experience for you. So I'm happy to bring you a straw. Is there anything else I can get you right now?
Hey, I lived in a rural province, the Fengqiao province of China, for 3 years. Okay, After college, I immersed myself in Asian culture. And I'm just astounded I don't even know this. This is my fiance. We've been dating for a year. We never went to an Asian restaurant before, and now I'm finding out
Marlene,
that you
we
don't.
both studied abroad. We both studied abroad. I don't make you roast a whole goat just because I spent the summer in Turkey. Now, Darcy here has been very kind, and Darcy, I would appreciate that straw.
I'll be right back with that straw.
Why are you making such a scene, Marlene? Can't we just go out to dinner at a Asian restaurant and just enjoy ourselves?
I'm sorry. It's just something I care a lot about. You know, I thought that this, because it was the word, you know, elegant was in the title of the restaurant, exclusive, something that started with an E. I'm too upset. I can't even remember.
And here's your straw. Jess went into the back real quick. She'll be right back. Here's your straw, sir. Enjoy.
Great, thank
I thought
you.
that this would be a restaurant that would have a segregation between people who are traditionalists and people who are modernists. That is.
What? Sorry, what?
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, hello, konnichiwa, Japanese. I'm here to, yo, I heard you can get some, like, fat ribs at this place. Is that for sure, for reals? And some beer?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Table for one, or would you like to sit at the bar?
Actually, I'm going to sit with these two fine people over here because, you know, this is a good old-fashioned mission-style Asian restaurant, right? We can all just sit together, all right? Hey, if you don't mind, hey, what's up, everybody?
Let me just get a chair for you, sir, okay?
Hey, you're eating
I think he's made
with
himself.
a straw. That's so great, man. I love to eat my Asian food with forks and knives.
Marlene, please, please. It's been so long since we've eaten with someone who's not just us or your parents. Let's just make this nice. Hi, thanks. I'm glad that you like my straw.
Yeah, man, it's amazing. I love when it gets all like colored like that. Last time I saw one of those, I think I saw that one of those at Friendly's.
Thank you.
Can I get me some? Hey, man, what you pretty little lady? Why you look so down?
Do you know that I saw orphans, okay? I saw orphans in China, and they had to eat with sticks, like actual sticks that they fashioned into chopsticks because they knew how to whittle them, okay, into chopsticks. And these people, like, lived in abject poverty. They still had enough pride to put their food into handcrafted porcelain bowls that they had passed down from generation to generation for thousands of years.
Ma'am,
Okay.
this is San Francisco. We are not in Asia right now. This is the U.S. of A. All right, we are in San Francisco. Eat your damn food with a fork. Drink a beer.
Okay, I brought you an extra chair, and the chef actually has an amuse-bouche that he brought for the three of you today. It's a sampling of some green tea ice cream, some seaweed sorbet, and also as a palate cleanser to begin your meal, there is some edamame ravioli. I'll just leave that with you and give you a moment with the menu.
One quick thing.
Yes.
I really feel most comfortable when I'm eating with that specific spoon that they sold, that they came with the Fruity Pebbles. It's got Fred Flintstone on it, and it changes colors depending on the temperature of the food inside of it.
Can you give me a Capri Sun pack too? I'll take a little with the Capri Sun pouch thing that you can never get the things.
Sure, absolutely.
Great.
One Capri Sun pouch and a Fruity Pebbles spoon. Would you want the red one or the blue one?
You know what? Let's get both, and I'll give one to Marlene over here.
Great, you can meld them together to make purple.
Nice.
Well, I'll be right back. Ma'am, was there anything I could get for you? Some tap water or Kyoto juice?
Just tap water is fine, thanks.
Oh. Sure, I'll be right back.
We cut back to Chuck's opening day as the youngest gynecologist in the entire world.
Oh well, just go ahead and put your legs up here in the stirrups.
All right. So
And
I guess you're helping out your dad there, huh?
This is my own practice. I am the sole proprietor here at Chuck's Gynecology in a Jiffy. Jiffy Lube.
Well, I'm a little nervous about having an 8-year-old gynecologist. I think there might be a law against that.
Oh, don't worry.
Um,
I will treat you with the utmost professionalism that is becoming a doctor. And I have been certified by the American Gynecological Association in my trade. So I'll just go ahead and get some of this petroleum jelly here on my little 8-year-old hand. And you shouldn't have to worry too much because it's a really tiny hand.
well, I mean, you guys are pretty much the only gynecology practice on my insurance, so I guess I'm just gonna go with it.
Yeah, the Affordable Care Act has really been a lifesaver to our business here.
We cut to this woman and her best friend talking about her gynecological visit.
I mean, I was really skeptical at first, but let me tell you, you can't. His hands are so tiny, you can't feel a thing, and then it's over. I mean, it was pretty much the best gynecological visit I'd ever had. I really, I signed those petitions online about child labor, but I feel like I've changed. I mean, this guy, it was really just the best,
How,
and
how is his bedside manner?
oh, he's very sweet, he's got great manners. His parents really raised him well.
Hmm. Hmm. Now, take me a little bit through, like, what makes him different from the other gynecologists?
Well, he's a prodigy,
Besides his small hands, because
and
I
he
can
has
imagine.
incredibly small. I mean,
Hmm.
teeny, you know. I mean, and they're fat. He's fast, you're in and you're out.
It's like Bing
It's
Bang
like getting
Boom.
it. It's like getting an oil change.
Wow,
It's
wow.
like a female oil change.
This is
I was even able to knit during the procedure because it was
get out of
so,
here.
yeah. It was like he wasn't even there.
Wow, amazing. And did he talk about anything? I mean, did he chat with you during this procedure, or
You know what? Why don't you just take Houston's card
Mm-hmm.
and give him a call?
You think I should give him a call?
Yeah, I think you should give him a call.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I mean, you're very curious about it, so I think you
Well,
want to experience it.
I'm very sensitive about going to the gynecologist ever since the event,
Oh yeah.
the speculum.
When you had that very large giant doctor,
Yeah, he was huge.
who's 6'7".
His hands were the size of watermelons, and they literally looked like watermelons.
I know. I mean,
We cut
my mama went
to
to.
we cut to the office of the Guinness Book of World Records, and they're compiling lists of the smallest and largest of all sorts of things. And they've just gotten through with like the largest fencer and the smallest fencer. All right, E, F, we finished up F, so G.
Mhm.
I just got, oh, look at this, straight out of Kansas City. The smallest and largest gynecologists.
Smallest and largest practices. Like they have very small population in their practices.
No, just exactly like the fencer. How one was 2'3" and the other was 7'5". This gynecologist is 48 inches tall, and the other gynecologist is 6'12".
Holy mackerel, what are the odds that the fencers and the gynecologists fall under the same category? If I didn't work at Guinness Book of World Records, I wouldn't believe you.
That's what we do here. Try and shine a little bit.
Yeah. Hey guys, I saw that gynecology record, and I just found out that in Iowa there's a dog gynecologist. So He's a Maltese, so I think he's gonna
Wait,
take. I think he's gonna.
wait. Is this in Iowa?
This is in Greenpoint, Iowa.
Oh, this is crazy. I got this fax in. There's actually a cat gynecologist in Iowa too. Golly.
Oh man, across the wire, guys! You're never gonna believe this, dude. I'm pretty sure Edward Scissorhands has a gynecology, right? Edward Scissorhands is a guy. It's a man has scissors as hands.
But that doesn't really fall into tallest or smallest, so I'm kind of confused as to where.
But I thought the Guinness Book of Records is like weird thing. Oh, that's Ripley's. I'm sorry. Did I walk into the Guinness Book of Records?
This is Guinness.
This isn't Ripley's.
Ripley's is upstairs, one floor.
I'm so sorry.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry. I thought there was.
I really think we're onto something here, though. Don't go just yet. Don't go just yet.
Oh, okay.
I think we just had a momentary synthesis where all our minds came together. Get rid of the records and make it all about gynecology. The Guinness Book of Gynecology.
The Guinness Book of Gynecology.
Golly, that is one good idea. That is going to be one of our top sellers. I'm telling you, I think that sounds fabulous.
So we can tell about the gynecologist with the amateur golfer that would use vaginas as practice putting.
Yes.
Guess he's in there.
Wow, hole in one.
Golly, it is unbelievable. It is uncanny how all these different gynecological arts just happened all over the United States.
This publication is going to reinvigorate the Guinness brand.
Yeah, I just got a fax that there's an elephant down at the San Diego Zoo who's apparently doing gynecological exams with his trunk.
Wow.
Golly, that is unbelievable. Last year we had that lion that was doing gynecological exams at the San Diego Zoo. You think the lion taught the elephant
I think the lion taught the elephant. We cut to the lion teaching the elephant how to do a gynecological exam.
No, you gotta be way more gentle. Way more gentle. Real delicate like.
Guys, I'm bleeding profusely right now. Ow, that's a little rough for me. Ow. All right, this is hurting. This is hurting me.
I tried to separate the way you said, Ellie. I don't think it works with my claws.
Ow. Did you
yeah, we're gonna have to get this woman to an operating room. This is it's kind of a little bit of a mess. But hey, real good first try. Don't let any mistakes get to you. We're gonna keep going. Oh, she's going into shock. She's going into shock.
Oh, I can make her a tourniquet. Let me get my bandages.
Great. Throw that tourniquet around her vena.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. Hey, wait. Can you get some chopsticks?
I'm a lion. I don't have chopsticks. What are you, crazy?
Oh, man, what kind of place is this?
Whew. I can use my tail to clog the artery. Ellie, I think she's going to be okay. Look, she's coming back. Her skin's getting a little lighter.
Great. Another successful case for San Diego Zoo gynecologists.
We cut to the room at TGI Fridays where they are creating the new summertime menu.
So, and if you just add a little bit of watermelon to each of the dishes, I said just a little watermelon, and that would be a great summertime menu. And the TGI Fridays, board was like, no, we don't want to use watermelon. So now we're using cantaloupe, and I'm upset.
I'm so sorry that you're upset. I know watermelon really meant a lot to you.
It did. It's a very, it's a natural diuretic.
I know you've told me that. You've told me that. And I know that sometimes you have a problem with hydration, so you thought it was really important. I'm sorry that they replaced it with cantaloupe, which isn't a natural diuretic.
No, it's not. You know, if you put a little salt on watermelon, that's better than Gatorade. You know, that gives you all the electrolytes.
I know you told
all
me that
natural.
Yesterday. Yeah.
It's low calorie, yeah. You know that my family had a watermelon farm.
I know.
Ohio.
The Sanderson watermelon farm in Toledo. You told me about it. I know, and you and your two brothers grew up there, and you raised the farm. You were raised on the farm, and you know everything about watermelons. I know you told me.
Hey, aren't we supposed to be talking about the menu? Who gives a shit about Toledo, Ohio?
You know, we're just trying to be sensitive here, okay? We're trying for everyone to...
Just like the feeling bull crap. Come on now.
I'm sure you're feeling really good about yourself right now, Carl, since you come from a cantaloupe farm, and cantaloupes are the summer... Every summer dish, they're the summer delight right now, cantaloupes.
Yeah, well, let me ask you a very simple question. When you think of summer, what colors do you think of?
Bright red and black.
No, it's orange. Orange. And we did a survey of all of our customers, and 85% of them said orange, or some range of orange.
I know, Carl. You said that you did a lot of survey.
You say blue is the color that you thought of during the summer?
Yes, blue makes you think of the ocean, the sky, playing all day till 8 or 9 p.m. Blue is the color of summer.
What about green, like the grass in the summer, the trees?
Those are cool colors.
Light green.
Did you take basic art theory ever? Come on, Pete. It's orange. Orange and yellow. Come on now. The sun. So we're going to also add yellow squash into the mix.
All right, Carl, I'm really trying to support your ideas here, but we need to make sure that we're all being sensitive to each other's needs here as employees of TGI Fridays marketing.
No, Carl, I bet you didn't know that cantaloupe is not a natural diuretic or form of hydration.
Oh, geez. Here we go, the diuretics again.
I'm just saying, Carl, I'm just saying.
Does it help me move my bowel movements better, too? I mean, come on.
I'm just saying that you know, it looks like you're retaining a little bit of water around your ankles, and it's probably from too much cantaloupe.
We cut to Carl coming home after this frustrating day, and he lives with his mom. And so he walks in the house, and his mom greets him.
How was your day, Carl?
Oh, Mom, you got never gonna believe this. Everybody was on me for the cantaloupe again, and some crazy girl wanted to talk about watermelon and how the diuretics and all this bunch of crap, Mom.
Did you bring up your art degree?
Well, I talked about art theory. They don't understand color, the basic color wheel. You know, they think you know, summer. Mom, what color do you think of? What color when I say summer, Mom? What do you think of?
Goldenrod.
That's right, and that's a shade of yellows and oranges. You know what they said? They said blue and green, Mom.
Carl.
Blue and green, Mom.
I told you that the Applebee's would be much more supportive of your artistic vision, but you had to be an idealist.
Mom, I like the Friday's logo a little bit better than Applebee's, so I thought that it had a better construct of line and form and symmetry than Applebee's.
All right. Well,
Mom, is this? Yeah. How did you raise me to be so smart, Mom?
I had this book, How to Raise a Child in 30 Days.
Really?
Really? That's all it took was 30 days, and then sent you off to college, and made you think that was the norm. gave you some growth hormones so that you matured into a beautiful young man. We've been keeping this a secret from you, but you're 5 years old, Carl.
Another show.
Yay!
5, that mommy? What? Like plot twist there.
This many.
Just say you don't.
This many.
Oh man.
Would you like a gynecological exam? Okay, so.
Jiffy Lube.
We are Hector, and we are now going to be here every Thursday at 10:30.
Woo!
So check us out. And there are some shows that came before us, so I'm going to look them up. And Ben is going to sing while I do that.
Singing while Elizabeth checks out the name of the shows before and after.
Marketing.
Coming up next is Lightning Bros. And if you missed Tender, that was before us, you can see him again on improv.com. Thank you, Jewel, for singing a song.
Anytime. See you next week at 10:30.
Remember, get checked out every week by your local gynecologist.
Hector.